of Major League Baseball. Here's George Springer, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Off for the Astros, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting second.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He won the Silver Slugger last year at third base. You look at that position, and man, there are some great hitters, but he was right at the top.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the run is Nimmo. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
The pitch. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that baby's gone! A two-run shot here for Robinson Cano, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, the right fielder.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer, still going back. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Hit hard to the right side. Gurriel brings it in. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting sixth.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
So here's Pete Alonso. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. And it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Verlander's ready. Here's the pitch. Oh, no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Alex.
Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bregman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Nimmo in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting sixth, The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Striding into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Called strike 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. High chopper to third. He's got to hurry. No problem here, one away.
Batting ninth.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Popped him up. Maldonado is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Cano, 37 years old. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on bus.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. We've played 2, and the lead is now 5-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Justin Verlander. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer. He's set, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading up for the Mets.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo home run there for Michael Conforto as they open it up to 6-2 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The left fielder.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way from Verlander. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Hit high and deep out to left field.
And that baby's gone.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out.
The catcher, number 40.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tomas Nido. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead it 9-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Nido in foul ground, and this will land foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Standing in now Brandon Nimmo.
Center fielder.
And right into the shift. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that's the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Ready once again, Pete Alonso. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
The catcher, number 40.
At the plate now, Wilson Ramos. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. Nothing in one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Conforto is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. Nothing in one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Aledmus Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Aledmus Diaz.
Fouled away. Two runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Framber Valdez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. If you don't eat a meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario as the blowout continues.
Now batting. the
So
third
now to the
baseman,
plate, Tomas Nido.
Nido.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Springer looking up.
You can kiss it goodbye.
So a solo shot here to left center field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
At the plate,
pitcher,
Jacob deGrom.
Jacob.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Hey, have a day right here. Third knock of the game for the pitcher.
The batter number
Don't be
24.
shocked if he's not in a
Second
three-hole
baseman,
for this manager tomorrow.
Robinson Cano.
Striding in, Robinson Cano. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Cano waits on the first pitch. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right
Dan, with
fielder,
that
number
single,
30,
he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle.
Porto.
Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Ro. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. There is Altuve to second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Now batting. The center fielder.
So
Brandon
striding in, Brandon Nimmo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
He's going!
And the runner's coming home. Hit down the line at first.
He's going!
Now the runner's on his way home. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. Mets out in front, 14-2. George Springer the next to hit, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only
Leading off
mustered
the
a total of 3 hits.
center fielder,
Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing
George
on all cylinders.
Springer.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake
Up
the
next
bats
for the
up.
Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Brantley.
So striding forward now, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. And as you can see, they are way behind. Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Dominic Smith.
First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Pete Alonso will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Ramos.
To the plate now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Yuli Gurriel is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bregman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Ready for another shot now, Yordan Alvarez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros are down quietly, and they remain well behind. Brad Peacock enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
41, Brad.
Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2
The
at-bats.
shortstop, Ahmed.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 3.
Digging in, Tomas Nido. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead this one 15-2. Here's Carlos Correa now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Wow, talk about being
The pitch
efficient.
number
How about 6
41?
pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Josh
Your attention,
Reddick
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Pitching
pitcher.
Houston, number 22, Josh Reddick.
And he'll step off and try again. Oh, and 1 the count. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And as you can see, they are way behind. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Davinsky, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting. First
Now in the
baseman,
box, Pete Alonso. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
Foul ball.
The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Altuve has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. The Mets are out on top, 50. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
In now, Jose Altuve. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Standing in, Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Right side. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 15-2 the final tally here. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom is credited with the win. Justin Verlander was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes.